On top of that breaking news coverage, as wildfires devour thousands of acres in the upstate and the mountains. This morning, we can tell you evacuations remain in place as crews head back to the front lines.
And we're bringing you first alert team coverage from the upstate to the mountains. Fox Carolina's Enrique Salinas has an update from downtown Saluda.
Yeah, but first, we do want to check in with our very own Myra Wee. She's live near Table Rock State Park, Myra, where Governor McMaster will be in the upstate later this morning.
Yes, he will be speaking at 11:15, and we plan to broadcast that during our midday show in its entirety without commercials, as well as on our news app. So you can tune in at 11:15 this morning to hear what he has to say as he takes a closer look at the Table Rock complex fire. We're actually in the staging area for part of that complex fire for the Persimmon Ridge operation, and this is the command post. We've been seeing shift changes taking place among different fire departments that are here. And if you look into the air here, you can see how smoky it is, much smokier than it was even yesterday, and we can smell it in the air. There are a lot of birds chirping. They seem to be reacting to what's going on around here. Now we have a breakdown of what the South Carolina Forestry Commission says has burned so far. The Persimmon Ridge fire has consumed more than 1,900 acres. The Table Rock fire has burned more than 8,600 acres. That's more than 10,000 in all between the two of them, and 0% containment in this case. Now, as we take a look at the firefighting efforts from yesterday, we can tell you that even though it's 0% containment, it does not mean that the flames are just burning wildly out there. The Forestry Commission Public Information Officer tells us that there has been a lot of work done to enclose the fire, to create fire lines, and also try to take away the fuel sources. However, until they are 100% sure that the flames cannot move forward and burn anything else, they cannot raise that level of containment. But yeah, it sounds rough with it 0%, but that doesn't mean that they're not making progress up there on the mountain. Now, there are evacuation orders in place, no new ones issued overnight or yesterday, but there are some people staying at Marietta First Baptist Church who Fox Carolina caught up with yesterday.
I'm a firm believer, and I know that God has a plan. And so things are things. Things can be replaced. Sentimental things might not be able to be replaced, but in the scheme of things, you know, that's the least important thing to worry about.
God has called us to serve. He's blessed me with the ability to be able to serve, have good health, and help people in need. And I would hope, if it ever comes up to my needs, that someone will do the same for me.
Now, fortunately, the Forestry Commission tells us that no structures have actually been damaged in this massive fire, and the community and emergency officials as well remain hopeful. Reporting live in Greenville County, Myra Ruiz, Fox Carolina News.